And now please join us in welcoming Dana Dickens, President and CEO of the Hampton Roads Partnership, to the podium.
Good morning. Good morning. Don't you just love this technology? Thank you very much to our friends from CSX and Norfolk Southern, Steve and Quentin, for your support. Bob Aston and Town Bank, thank you for your support. Without you guys, this day wouldn't be possible. I want to thank the table sponsors, and there are many of you out there. Thank you for your support. I want to thank the staff from the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce and the Peninsula Chamber of Commerce for helping with registration and seating everybody. Missy and Jeff and Mike put all this technology together. Missy chaired this program, did a great job. I want to thank my staff for all of their effort in putting this program together. I'm really tickled to have as many elected officials here today as we have, because you are going to be an integral part, and you are an integral part in making all of this work, in allowing us to align the assets of the region and to make ourselves more competitive. Governor Kane, thank you very much for your support in the past. Appreciate you being here. And I did want to tell you very quickly that we have a regional roundtable, and there's often issues about the alphabet organizations. There's a group of us that meet regularly to share information and to coordinate activities. And Craig Quigley at the Military Alliance, Dale Gosnell at the Economic Development Alliance, Dwight Farmer, Judy Beglin, Matthew James from the Workforce Group, Mike Coons, and Jack Hornbeck from the Chambers. And I appreciate the effort that all of you folks put in getting together on a monthly basis and sharing and working together. This Vision Hampton Roads is a roadmap for prosperity, and it focuses on expanding and diversifying the local economy and positioning Hampton Roads as a strong and competitive, internationally recognized global leader. Now, we acknowledge military and federal spending, the port and the maritime industry, and tourism dominate 75% of our economy. Strong performance in the federal sector stabilizes our economy and actually led to Brookings ranking us last year as the second best performing region in the country, right behind Austin, Texas. And anytime I'm second to Austin, Texas, I'm pretty happy about that. The unfortunate piece of that is that the military and federal spending represents about 45% of our economy here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing well, particularly when you compare us to other parts of the country. And we want to maintain and grow these pillars of the regional economy, but at the same time, we understand that one sector dominating leaves us vulnerable. And to reduce that vulnerability, we believe an economy built around innovation and technology, and that technology supports innovation. Clearly, Hampton Roads has a brighter future than if we depend on a one specific industry. Now, part of this vision has been developing a series of task forces, and part of it, a big part of it, of course, is retaining and growing the three major pillars that I just mentioned, but there are a number of other task forces working. We have people working on intellectual and human capital, infrastructure, sense of place, healthcare, and a lot of other issues. They're doing some pretty cool stuff. Kind of like the cool stuff that's going on around the room. The port, for example, is what I call looking to hijack containers. Containers come in with product in them. They go someplace else to be have value added. Why can't we do that here in Hampton Roads? The healthcare industry task force is looking for pockets of medical issues on the premise that a healthier workforce is a better workforce. The aerospace task force is working on green aviation, trying to provide more efficient and quieter engines, trying to attract the industries to Hampton Roads to do that research. Governmental Affairs is working on passenger rail and transportation. That's going to be an interesting topic next year in the General Assembly. So today's Regional Day serves as the first vision report, and it expands on last year's message, and that is in Hampton Roads we need each other, but we're expanding it to say we have what the world needs. The region has posted some significant advantages or significant wins through vision. Couple of them quickly. A lot of the strategic plans around the region are incorporating the goals and objectives of the strategic plan of vision. And I would say to you that every strategic plan of every city and county in Hampton Roads already has elements of vision's goals and objectives in them. So if we're able to align our assets and have a focus on these issues that will make us more competitive in the global marketplace, we're going to be a lot stronger. We're seeing entrepreneurs meeting together that we have not seen before. There are efforts afoot to develop venture capital funds, to arrange angel funding, provide seed capital for entrepreneurs, which is so important for these early stage technology companies. Under the leadership of Chris Jones and John Cosgrove, and the support of our General Assembly delegation, we brought $250,000 back to the region to work on medical modeling and simulation, which we see as the low-hanging fruit, if you will, in that modeling and simulation industry. And by the way, if you're interested in modeling and simulation, I would encourage you to attend the ModSim World in October 11th through the 14th at the Virginia Beach Convention Center, and there's a table here, I'm not sure exactly where it is, I think over here, that has information on that, so I would encourage you to take a look at that. So innovation represents our best opportunity to diversify the economic base of the region. Innovation is so essential that we took an existing organization called the Hampton Roads Research Partnership and repositioned it to look at more than research. We're calling that Innovate Hampton Roads, the term you've heard mentioned a couple of times here already today. Innovate Hampton Roads promotes collaboration with higher education and institutional research, which is what the old partnership was doing, but we've added technology businesses, the region's technology council, the region's economic development entities, workforce investment boards. And we're focusing on the technology incubators, some existing, some will grow in the region. We're focusing on technology business clusters, and specifically the aerospace, bioscience, coastal energy, modeling and simulation, robotics, and sensors. And we're connecting ideas, entrepreneurs, and capital. And I'm proud to say that we have recently received an EDA grant for promoting these clusters and these incubators. The goals of Innovate Hampton Roads are to stimulate growth potential new business, to accelerate existing technology business, and increase the commercialization of the research and technology that we have in the region. To do this, we're going to have to do some promoting of our homegrown businesses, and to do that, we're introducing and embracing the fundamental ideas of economic gardening. And the idea is that growth companies are driving the economies of today. Economic gardening is in addition to what's already being done in the region to attract businesses and to retain businesses, so we're not in a position of overlapping or doing things that other people are doing. This economic gardening uses a combination of databases, web marketing, social media, and analytical tools to help growth companies identify markets and growth trends, to identify and evaluate new technologies, to evaluate the competition, to find suppliers and customers, and help develop the workforce. This approach has been extremely successful in several other areas where it has been used. I think Florida generated about 1,500 jobs employing this technique in about a year's time, adding $8.5 million to the tax revenue. Has great potential for us in Hampton Roads, and we will be focusing on companies between 10 and 100 employees with high growth potential, and the idea would be to generate new jobs and new wealth for the region. And so today's Regional Day event is not only a celebratory report to the community, but an opportunity for each of us to renew our commitment, to strengthen our resolve, and to rededicate ourselves to creating a sustained civic and political culture that can be achieved through regional cooperation. And I would invite you to go to the Innovate Hampton Roads website to get more information on where we're going. Okay, now I want to move on to the next part of our program. We're tickled to death today to have with us Anish Chopra. Anish is the United States Chief Technology Officer, and in that role serves as an assistant to the President and Associate Director for Technology within the Office of Science and Technology Policy. He works to advance the President's technology agenda by fostering new ideas and encouraging government-wide coordination to help the country meet its goals for job creation, to reduce healthcare costs, to protect the homeland. Anish was sworn in May 22nd, 2009. Prior to his appointment, he served as Secretary of Technology for the Commonwealth of Virginia. He previously served as Managing Director with the Advisory Board Company, a publicly traded healthcare think tank. Chopra was named to the Government Technology Magazine's top 25 in their doers, dreamers, and drivers in 2008. Anish received a BA degree from Johns Hopkins and a master's degree in public policy from Harvard University. Welcome, right. Anish.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, sir.
Man.
Appreciate it.